Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear for the MSX! In the last part we reached this desert area, even though I didn't actually show it off last part, and now we're going to continue on to the north. And as you're noticing, those screens there are very similar. In fact, it's because it loops. The left side leads to the right side. The truck on the left, by the way, down there had plastique in it, and that one has some rations. Also, you might be hearing a very high-pitched zero sound effect. That's a missile from this tank trying to hit us. If you let it hit you, it does a shitload of damage, so don't let it hit you. In fact, don't walk directly in front of the tank. Choose a side, stick to it. Wait to win this boss? Plant landmines underneath its treads. Pretty simple, honestly. That tank itself, though, besides firing its two miniguns and the full-out cannon, all it really does is go up and down the screen. It doesn't even go all the way down. It reaches the little area that we're in right now, and that's about it. It can go all the way up, though. Really, though, just time your mind places right, and you should hopefully do well. Though, even though I'm safe here for the most part from his attacks, if he attacks far enough to the south, to the north, his gun will hit me. Either way, I'm back in Building 1's basement now, because before I head up to Building 2, there's a couple of items I want to get down here. Both of which need the... No, not both of which need the plastique, just this one. Anyway, place a miner right around here. We open up this area, which contains a enemy uniform for some reason. We're gonna need that. And the next one is this door down here that I couldn't open last time we were here, because I needed card 4. And here we get body armor. This increases your defense. I forget if it's against just bullets or otherwise, though. And now we're back where the tank was. So we can head north a couple screens. And hey, people. A foxhounder has infiltrated. Don't let him in. Well, let's put on that uniform. Oh, and hi, Big Boss. This is Big Boss. That's a checkpoint. Wear an enemy uniform and infiltrate. Call on frequency 12013 from now on. Over. I really don't go out of my way to make a lot of manual codec calls, I know, but that's because they're not really required. They only lead to a lot of plot. Mostly. Either way, those are the only guards that sadly fall for the enemy uniform. It's not like Sly 3 where there's an overall disguise you can wear to just distract everyone. It's just those three. Either way, we want to head up into here first because this is one of the newer restock rooms. You can restock your landmines and your overall ammo. I know I've been calling that box handgun ammo this entire time, but it's really not. It's ammo for all your non-explosive guns. Except for the Grendel, I think. No, actually, no. Let me remedy that. It's for most guns. Plastic, explosives, landmines. Things that we picked up separately for the most part. Actually, yeah, just the landmines and the plastic and explosives are the only thing that the ammo boxes don't replenish. Anyway, we go up here with Hard 4 and get noticed for the first time, but thankfully they figure I'm here. We got this thing. Bulldozer? Trash compactor? I don't know. Either way, a couple grenade launchers to the face, take it down. Not a very hard boss. And here we got more lasers to dodge, so get on your IR goggles unless you're that faithful in your skills. Also, I apologize if my voice quality is going all over the place. I'm testing out some stuff right now, and things might not be sounding so good. I might sound a bit more crackier than usual. So, apologies for that. Either way, we want to head west from here, so kill these guards and get on your way. Well, that's a thing. Let's grab it. This is an antenna. This is Big Boss. We had a jamming attack, but it's solved. Over. No, it's like I needed that antenna for something. Either way, our next destination is to the, and I'm looking at my notes to remind myself of this, I believe, north again. Yeah, that looks about right. Now, where that other guard is, you can wrap around that by going to the east and then going west. And you can actually get to that room there. That's actually another plastic explosives restock room. And we want to reach that elevator to the north. Ooh, that was close. And we want to head all the way up to the roof. By the way, I should mention, if you don't have your IR goggles on, this room is red. Keep that in mind, because I think I'll be cutting back to this elevator sometime in the part. And now we have a bit of an odd required fight section. You have to go through about 4 screens of enemies. A lot of them never stop spawning. So, get your ass in gear. But here, first off in here, we have our next prisoner of war. I'm saved! Dr. Petrovich is in an underground cell! Why, thank you, sir. Now we want to head the only other way we can go. I recommend you get the body armor for this section alone, because the enemies actually kind of hurt. And it's especially stupid when they spawn in on top of you like that. MSX. And more flying guys, so now I can't hit these guys at all. Actually, there probably is a way to hit them, but I just don't know it. Get card 4 out to come in here and get, what of course, but card 5. Also, don't even bother killing the guys like I am. Like I said before, they're endlessly spawning. Run, 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 run. Get the ration first, though. Run, 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 run. Thankfully, though, once you get card 5, you're pretty much out of there, because there's just this one screen with 2 or 3 guys on it, which, while they generally hit me, they can very easily miss you. Though for some reason they have touch damage. And don't even bother killing them, just get into the damn elevator. Woo! And we want to head down to floor 2. And let's heal. Ow. That's why I healed. That there's a pitfall. Pitfalls are bullshit. They don't appear to get onto their area of effect. And if you get touched by the black spot, you die. So make sure you've saved before rooms with pitfalls. Thankfully, there's not that many rooms with them. I think a total maybe 3 or 4. But still, it's annoying. I don't know why I paused there. And now let's free this guy. I'm saved! The water channel goes to building 3! Why, thank you. Now that I've saved that person, I think I'm gonna cut back to the previous elevator, yeah. Not the first one I was in, the previous one. Ah, eerie music for dogs. Perfect. Anyway, welcome to the basement. Oh, a call. This is Schneider. There's a gassy area in there. Over. Oh, great, I have to use my gas mask again. But first, let's head northwest. And free this prisoner of war. And rank up to max rank. I'm saved! So now that we're max rank, our health is maxed out, as is our ammo capacity. I can now hold, I think, 300 handgun bullets. And a lot more of the other stuff. There we go, on the gas mask and prepare for this area. Also, get out the plastic explosives, because you need about 2 of them, I think, in here. But here I'd like to bring up again one of my main problems with Metal Gear 1. Card key. Well, one of my main problems with the series, really, because this continues even into Solid until I think 3-ish. Card keys are separate items from the other things, so if you want to enter a door, but you have the gas mask on, take off the gas mask and suffer some damage. And if you don't remember what card key number it is, like why is there a card 1 thing this late in the game for a prisoner of war? It's kind of bullcrap. I'm saved. Only way off this floor is to use the northern elevator. Yeah, you actually can't use the elevator we just came down in, I believe. So, that's a thing. Anyway, let's enter this door with card 5, it should be. Yep. And there's Dr. Petrovich. You're trapped! The real Dr. Petrovich is on floor 2! Die, Foxhounder! Whoa. So that was random, and kind of pointless in the long run. And in here we get card 6. But you do need to exit, so make sure you grab that. Get the handgun back out. And let's go this direction. And in here, we get a boss fight. I'm Fire Trooper. I'll roast you. I've actually never used remote control missiles against this guy. I'm not sure how well they even work. But there's thankfully another easy way. See, he only attacks south to him like that. So even though, if you, it may sacrifice 1 or 2 points of damage, but run to the west of him and just pump him full of handgun ammo. And don't let him touch you. Spam that button. Spam that button really hard. And now we're back in the first elevator. We want to head back to floor 2. And actually, we're back here. Now I actually want to head south, I believe. Yeah, actually, I've gone every other direction. Head west. Beware the guard on this screen. And enter this door for another important item. In here we get a flashlight. Okay, don't know how it's gonna be useful, but I'll take it. Either way, with that in our hands, we're actually gonna cut back to the basement where we found the fake Petrovich and head south this time. I've actually never gone east from that screen, at least not from the route we came in. So, I actually don't know what's over to the right of this area. Anyway, in here we find a ration restock room, which I don't use smartly. I should have just used one of my 9 rations, grab that, then use my 1 ration to recover back to full health, then grab that to be at max. There we go. Either way, now we just want to follow the road for a bit, until here. Then we want to bomb this wall here. And in here, we get more pitfalls. Thankfully, we can avoid this one just slightly by walking around the edge of the screen. If you head north here, like I'm going to show you, there is another ammo restock room. So take advantage of this when you can, because, well, ammo is very useful. And anyway, now we want to head south with card 6. It's pitch black in here. Use the flashlight. Hi, this is Diane. How are you? Be careful of pitfalls. Bye. Well, that was stilted. Either way, yeah, this is the main room where you'll probably run into pitfalls the most often, because there are a lot of them. Like that. Ugh, you can just barely make that. I call this the bullshit room, because these are kind of stupidly placed, and it's really mean. Thankfully, there is a definite route you have to take. Woohoo! Thankfully, once you make it down to here, you're good, but you do have to escape one more, like so. Anyway, this is a card 6 room, it should be. Or is it card 5? Card 4? Card 3. Card 2. Why is there a card 1 door over here? I forget what game added the labeling the doors with the card key number first. I think it was Solid, but I'm so thankful they did. Anyway, we want to head up here with card 6, which makes me question, why is there a card 1 door? And an empty prison room. Get out the plastic. Help! Since that's come from the right side of the screen, you can assume that there is a fake wall here on the right, and a pitfall randomly enough. Yes, I know, I'm helping you. Kaboom. Yes, I'm coming, God. Thanks. I'm Ellen, Dr. Petrovich's daughter. Father is forced to make Metal Gear. Please help him soon. Okay. I do believe you need to rescue her to continue on, so make sure you do that. Because otherwise, I guess you're barred from progress. Anyway, now there's a card 6 door, which makes sense because we're actually back at the prison from where we rescued Gray Fox. And now we're back to the IR goggle room in building 2. Because, well, this is the next room I wanted to get to. By the way, get out your armor, because we are heading up 1 floor to floor 3, which you get immediately spotted in no matter what. I recommend taking care of these guides so that you don't have to face more in the next rooms. Have to is a keyword. And we want to head east twice first. I don't believe you technically have to do this, but you want to. Trust me on that. God, I love how he couldn't see his friend getting punched in the shin. Foot, whatever. And the way in here with card 6 is more guards to fight. Either way, we get the antidote. That'll come in handy on the way to building 3. I'm just gonna say that right now, you want that. Either way, now we want to head west and south a couple screens. And by a couple, I actually mean one. And this is one of the most... I think this is the room that has probably the most doors in the game. You want to head east first, though, with card 5. Then northwest. I thank that guy for dropping ammo in his death. Now let's free this POW. I'm saved! Call Jennifer of the Resistance on frequency 12048. Jennifer offers aid, but is prideful. Keep the highest class, or she will reply to you. This is why you need to be rank 4. Otherwise, you're most likely dead gamed. Because you need the thing in rank 4 to do something. This is Solid Snake. Your reply, please. This is Jennifer. I'm preparing a rocket launcher. Take it. Over. That's all you need rank 4 for, is just that conversation. And when she says take the rocket launcher, I'm gonna say right now, we're actually just about to get it. It's in the room on the northeast. So I don't know how she got it here. Either way, when we grab the rocket launcher, I'm just gonna say right now, it's a weapon I'm not gonna be using much. Because I've used almost every weapon at least once, aside from the submachine gun, because I think that's probably the most useless. Because it's, for the most part, I think the power of the handgun just, you know, more often. And it doesn't have a silencer. And I like the silencer effect, so yeah, that's keeping. The rocket launcher, though, is pretty much just a straight, forward rocket. Does a shitload of damage, too. In fact, you practically need it to beat the game, which is why it's a dead game if you don't have rank 4, which is stupid! Also, a fun little fact, these two enemies in here, as far as I can recall, only appear in this room. They're called Arnolds, which I think is because they look like the Terminator. Well, the T1 Terminator, at least. Not so much T2. Actually, was Terminator down in 87? I think it was. Wow, actually, yeah, it was. 1984. I forgot it was that early of a release. Huh. Which is odd, because Terminator 2 was 1991, wasn't it? Back when it took like 8 years to get a movie sequel. But mind you, even then, we still get that, because Men in Black 3. Which I'm still, all these years later, still really glad was good. Either way, from here on out, we just want to head straight north, but make sure to position yourself carefully, because there are guards who will fairly easily notice you. Especially that blue guy. Nah, I didn't drop anything. Darn. Either way, card 6 up into this room to find the real Dr. Petrovich. I'm Dr. Petrovich! Metal Gear is 100 floors below ground of building 3. 20 kilometers north of this building. The way to destroy Metal Gear is 1. Set plastic bombs to the thinly armored legs. The sequence is right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, right. Oops, I forgot the rest. Anyway, set 16. The Arnolds have the car to exit building 2. They can be destroyed with a rocket launcher, which is why you need it. Good luck. But with that, I'm going to need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in part 4, we are actually finishing the game. Huh. Yeah, pretty short, huh? See you guys then.